got what we thought was going to be the track of the century.
I'm here for some more flowers.
I knew it was gonna be ass.
Wait. Why?
Drake and SZA, Slime You Out.
Well,
React.
Okay, so listen. Let's talk about the song first. Let's talk about the song.
Okay.
So Drake and SZA. Well, Drake dropped his record featuring SZA, "Slime You Out." I think it's a good song, bad single, and not that Drake needs a single. Drake is an artist that doesn't need a single, but this song has replay value. It's a song that you're gonna play on the album, you're gonna listen to. But I don't think you lead with this type of song. Just that BPM is kind of slow. It's kind of I'm kind of trying to guess where he's going with the album. I do think it'll be more songs like that where it will be R&B vibe, but it will be from a perspective of I'm doing some dog ass shit.
Yeah.
I think it'll be that.
Well, he's alluded to For the Dogs has like the old Drake, you know, when people in comments like, I like the older Drake that.
Yeah.
So this does remind me of like
Girl Don't Tempt Me.
those SoundCloud Lucy's that he would like Days in the East. It's not to the caliber of Days in the East. Please don't get me wrong there. But that sound in BPM reminds me of those like Take Care Lucy era. It just was underwhelming. Like it's cool.
The song was underwhelming?
Yeah. And the moment. I think SZA smoked it. I like Drake's last verse. Even the month scheme, I know there's a lot of jokes in there, like in July, you lied, like lazy bar. But I like that last verse a lot. I think it's great. I think it's that Days in the East type Drake that we like. But for this moment of single SZA, underwhelming to me.
Yeah.
And I figured you guys would get mad at my take when I was driving here because it sounds so industry. I think I'll like this song when I hear it in the album.
That's what I just said. It's a good song, bad single. Like,
Yeah,
I don't think you should have led with this.
I like it more, I think, in the full project, which is such a safe and like always giving Drake bail. But I don't know. It's cool.
What about it for it being a Drake and SZA collab? What's your rating on that?
I like the song. I just don't think that it should have been a single. I like the song. Like if I heard this on the flow of the album, I'm sure I would like it. It has everything that we love from Drake in it, and it has everything we love from SZA in it. It has a bunch of captions. This is caption heavy.
Yeah.
Like this is enough captions for a girl to have for at least a year. Just one record.
I mean, there's a calendar year's worth of lines in here.
This is what I'm saying. So it's like you got captions, you got the slick talking. Then SZA come in and she talking her shit from the girl's perspective. Like it's a good record. It's just not the record that I thought was gonna. I didn't think it was gonna sound like this, and I was kind of surprised when Drake led with this as a single. Drake is the artist. He doesn't need a single. Drake can just put out his album and it's gonna do what it's gonna do. I just think that this was something that he probably was playing a lot in the studio. He liked it and was like, I'm putting this shit out.
I'm not mad at him for doing the leaning into a traditional rollout again, because to your point, he has done the surprise drop a few times, and it'll always work for an artist like him. But it is cool to see him in his camp and whoever's at the helm pick singles and like go through those things. It's interesting for me at least just to see.
Are we jacking that he couldn't get the album finished because he's on tour, so he's moving it?
No, Drake is, and that's what I wanted Flowers about, because I told people, I was like, listen, I don't think this album is coming out before this tour is over. It doesn't make sense. People are going to want to hear you perform some of the new records. And if you perform some of the new records, people that came to the shows in July and August are going to be pissed off because they're like, why you didn't put the album out before the tour started?
Well, why don't you guys believe that he needs more time because he's on tour? You think he moved because of Doja?
But then what? I mean,
I think he moved because of reception from this song.
No, we'll get to Puff in a second, but since it's tied into this record, look at the power of Diddy. Drake didn't even drop this at midnight like he was supposed to.
That's out of respect.
He waited till noon.
Yeah, that was weird.
I think that's...
I know why.
Yeah, I think...
You think it was because of Diddy?
The last time he did something to Diddy, didn't go well.
Stop.
Well, that's different. That was a song that he was supposed to be a part of, and never.
It was his beat originally.
Yeah, but that was different. I don't know why
Drake would need more time. He's on fucking tour.
Drake doesn't need more time. I think this album is done.
He works till the last minute.
He's on tour. That's what it is. He's on tour. It just doesn't make sense to put out a new album while you're still actively on the road.
Why even announce it then?
Well, now that's a whole nother thing. I asked myself, I was like, but why would you announce a date? Like, why would you say a date if you're not going to stick to it?
But sometimes that's been a move. That's a rollout move now. Like, that's been a thing.
Yeah, but...
Especially while you're on tour and can, like, address it in between songs. Like,
he's done this before, though? Out of curiosity?
I'm sure.
I don't think Drake.
Pretty much every
I feel like
artist
he
has
ha- I
pushed
feel
the
like he
release.
ha-
He
hasn't.
pushed. Yeah, he has.
No. Pushing the release is different. I'm talking about being on tour. Drake has never been on tour and was getting ready to put another album out. That just
Okay.
that's
Yeah,
what I'm
man.
saying. Like, so to me, that's why from the beginning, when he announced the date, I was like, okay, the 22nd. Okay, cool. I didn't understand like why you would do that if you're on the road, but you're Drake. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. But to me, it just makes sense to put this album out once the tour is done, and then you can focus on, you know, just this new project that you have out. I'm pretty sure he's gonna do something, some type of show, whether it's not a tour or something. I'm pretty sure he's gonna do some type of show for the album. But it makes more sense to just drop it after you're off the road, you're done. The fans don't have to, you know, guess if you're gonna perform a new record from the album at the show. It just leaves a lot of things like, you know, just clear and all right, this is what it is now for all the dogs is what we're focused on.
SZA, I think, has the best part of the record, but that's the funny thing about double standards. You could reply to SZA's entire verse by just saying, still beat though.
Yeah, but the
Tripping when
calendar
that dick
scheme.
is barely third place, fucked out of pity. It's cute that you lame. Dip because it's mid. I can't fake like it's hanging. Just a reply after that. I mean, I still beat.
A girl telling you your dick is third place. Like, how do you see? That's
You don't think you've been third place
Like
before?
third place
I'm not-
is not bad.
Hold on, I'm not.
I don't mind third place.
I'm
There-
not
there's
saying-
less pressure with
Yeah,
third
Top
place.
three is nice.
Y'all missing it. Y'all missing it. I'm not saying I care about being third. It's just
You
like
still get
once
a
a
medal.
girl says it, it's like, so it's like, how many other niggas is beating right now?
I
That's
think
what
she
I'm
meant
at.
third of all time.
Oh, I thought she meant currently.
All time?
In her rotation.
Well, all time, that does sound better.
I thought it was like third, like you got the third best dick of all time. That's why I thought it was a slight.
Yeah, but
Third best dick of all time.
Yeah, like you hear how crazy that sounds? Like that's all time. Like
Can I get a plaque?
Yeah, like every dude that you
Like
had
a
sex
YouTube
with, I'm
plaque?
third best of all time. Like that's why. So that
I feel
line,
like
I was
that's a
kind of
stat.
like, I was
Well,
kind of
no,
like,
not when all women have only fucked 5 men. So that's why it's kind of tough.
Yeah.
All of you only have 5.
So out of
bodies.
5,
Yes.
you're 3.
Well, you're in the
I
middle.
definitely have 5 bodies.
yeah, but I'm not. See, I'm not jacking.
3 out of 5. I don't know if I feel that great.
I'm not jacking that from SZA though. To me,
Yeah,
that's what all girls say when they're like upset and hurt. It's like, yo, yeah, that shit with the dick was whack. It's like,
Yeah.
It's a great verse though. SZA.
no, the verse is great, but it's just like when you hear that in real time, like if a girl ever told you some shit like
But
that.
sometimes the dick do be whack, ma.
Yeah, but why are you still here?
Because I like you, and then I like
Let's
you.
get to that. Like,
Because
I'm
I
not
like
standing
you.
around if the pussy's whack.
Same.
Men ain't doing that.
We know y'all are awful people, but we care about more than just
That
your
makes
body
us
part.
I would
Awful
go straight
people?
to awful people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She
We
fucked him out of pity and then
You
knew he
say-
was lame.
We
Like,
don't eject.
why you
we don't
fucking me out of pity?
objectify You guys.
I don't wanna be
Stop
fucked pity.
objectifying
That
us.
is-
You staying with whack dick?
Yeah,
That's
lying.
that
I'm
is-
saying,
Nah, girls,
lying
hold
at
on,
me.
hold
I'm
on.
falling in love with whack
Girls
dick.
stay with whack dick if he got like other things going on. If he got, he's
He had other things going on?
like that.
Yeah, I loved him.
I can attest that women will stay. I can.
Women will stay.
With whack dick?
Yes,
I'm letting you guys know. Yes.
Oh.
y'all be thinking y'all. Yes, y'all be thinking y'all dick is good. No,
I can attest to this.
Oh, Rory.
I've been stayed with.
letting whack dick
done the
impregnate
research?
you is
I've been
crazy.
stayed with.
It's true.
Having whack dick with what?
Letting whack dick impregnate you is crazy.
That's
And that's where you take it too far.
Beautiful child though.
I could say it the same way. Impregnating whack pussy is crazy.
That's true. That would be crazy.
Whack ass woo.
Because
That
that,
would be
means you're
very
gonna have a
crazy.
whack kid.
And everything
Your kid ain't gonna be good at sports. It ain't gonna be
based
good
off our
at school.
sexual organs.
Can't
Yeah, it's
catch.
like, yo,
But it balances it out. Like she has great pussy, I have whack dick. Like it's the yin
Like
and the
Pam
yang.
does-
It
it's like Pam
balances
does?
out.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's how that works.
I don't think that's how it works.
I don't know if we can say.
Science.
Yeah, I don't know if we can say yin and yang in that though. Like
Yin
if you
yang,
got whack dick and
twins?
she got good pussy, I don't know if that's yin.
If you have twins, is one cool and one whack?
Probably.
If it's some whack sex,
I
like,
was like, if the dick's whack but the pussy's fire, would one
Maul's
kid
sister is
come
way
out
cooler
whack
than him.
and one kid come
Wait,
out cool?
what?
So that's about twins.
I feel like you was
Oh.
talking about my mother right there.
Yeah, I think you was.
I was saying, all I was saying was Maul's sister is really cool.
Yeah, like
That's all I was saying.
I know. I heard what you said.
I heard what you said.
But in the
Either shitting on
context,
his mom or his dad.
but in the context what we talking about,
Yeah.
it's either
You're
you're shitting on my mother or my
Either way,
father.
you're-
But you're the only twin in
And
the
let
room.
me just say, you can shit on my pops. You can't shit on my mother though. Like my dad, fuck it. Niggas can say what they want about my dad, but ain't nobody talking crazy
So he's
about my
saying
I don't know,
that dick
man.
little.
The way he walked in that restaurant when I
Damn.
met him,
Oh no, old time
he looked
gangster
like
for sure. But
he looked like he was slanging.
no.
Hey, nah. Yeah.
Yeah, more. No, we need more. Whatever else y'all have over there.
He had that walk.
Popped with the Rolling
That's
Stone, man.
crazy.
You were
bro.
staring at his gate.
Yeah, but that's just funny though. Like
Has
saying
thigh gap.
saying a dude has like whack sex is like it hurts for a second, but when you think about it, it's like, yo, but she's still here.
The still beat is bulletproof.
Yeah.
No, because SZA went crazy on that verse, but you can literally end it with a few words. Like, I'd still beat.
And I mean, these two obviously have history with each other.
Ooh.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
You think he beat?
Y'all niggas sat here for 37 minutes and tried to tell me how Drake tried to holler at that Bobby Altoff girl. But y'all gonna try to tell me that y'all don't think Drake ever hollered at SZA?
I really don't.
No,
think
they
I really don't
both
think
have
he would
admitted they dated, but dated doesn't mean
Slept together.
yeah.
He definitely.
Oh my God! See, I'm
this.
all side.
All right, so
we're not
he
doing
beat-
that.
Oh no, let's talk about it.
You think
Let's talk about it. We're here. Let's talk about it.
Do you think this
you're
was a
telling
sub
me- so you're-
at Drake the whole verse?
So y'all telling me,
Remember when Cannabis dissed LL on his own record?
something like that?
You think SZA did that on this
Yeah,
record?
when you put it
Drake?
like that.
Could
You
be.
think he's third place?
I think if it is and Drake still put the album out, he's gangster for that.
I agree.
I'm not putting out.
Still beat.
Yeah, but
We don't know that.
If you can't send me a verse and you talking about my dick was third on your list and think that I'm still gonna let that fly out, like 40, delete that.
Nah,
Wipe
fuck
the
it.
memory.
Make
We're
it
not
the
doing
single.
that. No, we're not doing that. You ain't gonna say my dick was third and I'm like, yo, that's a single. Like what? No, it's not happening. But y'all think that Drake dated a girl that he never had sex with?
No,
Thank you. That's all. I was ready to argue with y'all.
Please.
Well, that's just a.
I don't think.
And
That's,
I don't want to get into
never mind.
SZA's sex partners. It's none of my business.
No,
But-
that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Drake's dating
sex
habits.
partners.
Yeah.
Drake's sex partners are also none of my business.
Well,
Ah,
when it was, he started to hate me. But
y'all are
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm not.
Listen, man, I just want y'all all to do a favor.
Drake,
When these
I'm sorry.
niggas run down on y'all, just don't call my phone. That's all I'm saying.
I love Drake.
No, I know, me too.
you scared of the six?
Yes,
66666.
a little bit.
A little bit.
Can't lie.
No, we asking Maul, you scared of the
No, I've seen.
Me?
You
Drake's-
are the six.
Everyone can clown Drake.
Plus two.
His,
Why am I
his
the-
boxing videos look better than all you other rappers' boxing videos.
Nah, Wiz Khalifa can box.
Oh yeah, he
I
can
think
kick.
And his shit be slinging when he
But
box.
All
if
right.
everyone
Yes.
does want to clown Drake, when it comes to hands, I've seen a lot of y'all's boxing. I've seen y'all spar. Drake looks way better at fighting than y'all.
But that don't mean in the heat of the moment,
How
you
we-
know
how
what I'm
we
saying,
get
that
to
he
this?
come in clutch.
Because I'm scared Drake might punch me when we get to Toronto.
Oh, it's over for y'all. Y'all not crossing the border.
That's true. He might stop us.
Wow.
I just get tickets.
If
I
he-
just crossed the border like
Nah, not after talking this shit. This
Didn't
hot
let
shit.
your mom through.
No, she got.
Yo, this is the second time we talking about your mom like that.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm
with
my
you,
bad.
man? You good?
Your mom is a lovely lady. I love her.
Okay, thank you.
Straight.
All right, appreciate that. Yeah, but this was a good song. I wouldn't have led with this as a single, but again, it has everything you want: captions and fucking bars and throwing shots, and the beat is cool. Like, I mean, it's a good song. I just didn't think it would be what the first single sounded like, but it's a good record.
Now that I'm thinking that you guys interpreted Dick is barely third place as all time and not current rotation, I'm viewing. How do you know who's third place?
So I'm saying, girls just be
That's
talking,
that's
man.
why. Like we all know who is number one in our head, like the head monster. Like we know her. The one we always have that in our head. Like, but after that, like I've never ranked.
Wait, so there's the head monster.
It's a gray area. He's right because usually there's just the outlier.
There's that,
Everyone
and then
else is just like,
yeah.
you're doing
third
it, but,
place is crazy.
Now we
Like, how do
we
you
judge.
know
We-
that?
We
Like, there's
judge.
Sasha Grey, and then
You're
there's
like,
like,
what I gotta do to get out of the third seed? Like, how I get out of the third seed?
Well, sometimes you just can't get out of the third seat because you don't have the equipment. Sometimes you don't have the rhythm. Sometimes you don't have the stamina.
the
Insert
BBL.
Blue Chew ad.
Sometimes you don't have, like, you know, somebody might be a little bit more veiny than you.
Ew, dude.
You want a vascular dick?
I'm just saying it's different.
But give him. All right, asking that question is not a pause.
That's not.
He
I'm
was
asking a
asking me.
woman.
It's an anatomy question.
but
It's
the
an
tone
ad-
of his voice, like
No,
What
I'm
does that
saying,
he was kind of like.
What does that mean? It's an anatomy. What does that mean? So
Like,
because it's an anatomy
he's
question,
talking
it's
about,
not
like,
a pause.
appendages.
It's
I'm
not like,
helping
yo,
you
that's
out.
crazy.
How you asked that was
Yeah.
wild.
How? I didn't know.
You sounded like you were almost upset at her. Like, what do you mean? You want a veiny one?
Yeah, that's the same as saying you like girth. Like, what's up with you?
Dick
bro?
out.
Yeah,
That's that.
sometimes you can't grow certain aspects of your dick. Sometimes you can't make it curve. Sometimes you can't increase how long you
My
last.
shit does not curve.
Yeah, but if
Thank you, Eddin.
but what if he has?
Thank you.
But what if he makes up for it in other areas? Is it still he's still third?
In the dicks, yes.
Like, what if he's also one of the greatest rappers of all time?
NewRoryNMal.